Hello everyone, sorry I'm not in class today, but I wanted to make sure that I gave you some video instructions on what to do. So today for dimensions, you're going to click on the dimensions tool, or the dimensions module here. Just like we always do, we're going to open up the workbook for the day, make a copy. I'm going to briefly walk you through what the expectations are for each section. So to start off, there's a little bit of a blurb about what dimensions are. So I want you to go ahead and give me a one-sentence summary that starts with dimensions are important because, and then you're going to go ahead and write your answer into that box. So just read this and give me a short little answer here. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to access your Onshape account. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this and log in. Okay, we're going to sign in using Google, just like we did on day one. You're going to use your at students.op97 account. And now you're into your screen here. So I'm going to click on Documents. And then we're going to end up creating a new document. For this one, we're going to call it Dimensions. Let's do Dimensions Practice. That's going to be the first part, and then the second part is going to be the additional work that you have at the end of the day. Okay, so now that I have that set up, all the tools for dimensioning are here. So I want you to watch the videos about dimensioning, how to use the trim tool, and the constraint tool. These are going to be very useful tools in the future. And so this is kind of what I want you to be able to do by the time I get back. Okay, so your task in here is to create the following in your Onshape program. You're going to create a 5x5 square, a 5x2 rectangle, a 3-inch diameter circle, and then a triangle with a height of 3 and a length of 4. And then you're going to take a screenshot and insert it here. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to do that really quick. We're going to go ahead and we're going to sketch on our front plane. I don't need my right, front, and top planes in view, so I'm going to hide those. Okay, and then I'm going to change my view to front. I'm going to make a rectangle here. I'm going to click again. And so we're going to get used to using the dimension tool. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to hit the escape button. So you'll notice in here, it said the square needs to be 5x5. So I'm going to go use my dimension tool. This is located in the dimension video. Click, drag down. I'm going to make that 5. And I'm going to go through this fast just because I want to make sure that you can get to the actual stuff instead of listening to me the whole period. So a 5x5 square. I'm going to do a rectangle that's 5x2. So another way to do those type of rectangles is to do this. Click, 5, enter, 2, enter. So there's my 5x2 rectangle. You're going to use a diameter of 3 for a circle. And so my circle, I can make a diameter of 3. And then a triangle with height of 3, length of 4. So I'm going to use the line tool. Here's my triangle. And so this one I'm going to have to use this. Height of 3, length of 4. And then you're going to take a screenshot of this. So make sure you zoom out enough where you can take a screenshot of this. And then you are going to put that screenshot right in here. Okay, and so that's what you're going to be doing during class. Watching these videos and doing this task. During your asynchronous time, you are going to be creating a house in Autodesk Inventor. Or not Autodesk Inventor, sorry. I need to change that. That should say Onshape. Okay, so you're going to do, one of the walls has to be 2 inches tall. The door must be a rectangle. You have to have a window that's a triangle. The roof must be 12 inches from the ground. And then you have to have a tree, a 6-inch tree somewhere near the house. you'll take a screenshot and insert it there. But basically, I'm going to go ahead and just delete this so you can see what I'm talking about. You're making a house, right? So a lot of houses, right, you can just do a simple one. You can make it super advanced if you want. But you got to have a door here. I think it said what the door has to be. One of the walls has to be 2 inches tall. The door must be a rectangle, so I need to have a triangle in there. So one of the walls, if the walls has to be 2 inches tall, right, I have to use my dimension tool. Okay. But I could also just say, hey, I want like a garage over here. And so maybe my garage is 2 inches tall. I just need to see that there's a dimension of 2 inches. Okay. So that's one of my walls. Triangle. You have to have a triangle window, right? And then you just need to make sure that you're hitting all of these things. So you have to draw a tree. So go in here, draw a tree over here. And that's what you're going to be doing during your asynchronous time, using the tools that you have. Now, one of the things with these tools, so maybe my tree here, I said has to be 6 inches, right? So if I make this, maybe this part of the tree is 3 inches, but then I have circles that are making the tree part. And so one of the tools that you learn about, hopefully, is the trim tool. And so to make it look more like a tree, you can trim out all the stuff, right, that you don't need to make it look more like a tree. Okay, I misclicked a couple times there. I can undo. Right, and so you can make that look more like a tree. Okay, so this is the task that you have. Now the roof has a dimension that you need to do. So make sure that you are following those rules. And then you're just going to take a screenshot just like you did before and insert it in. And then that's all you have for today. So if you have questions, I'm going to be back probably the following week. I'm going to have another one of these videos for you for the next one as well. Watch these video help videos that I have for you, okay? They're going to help you a lot. They're going to walk you through dimension, trim tool, and constraint tools a lot slower so you know exactly what's going on. Good luck.